What's cracking, everybody? New video. Well, for those of you that, it's a very small number, but for those of you that don't like when I talk about Wack 100, you saw the title and the thumbnail, so don't be surprised, right? But I just really felt like this new thing. So Wack 100 was on, was it? The hell's that thing? Clubhouse. I guess it was on Clubhouse again. And he was talking about, he recorded a phone call, right? He recorded a phone call between him and the FBI. And then he played it for some people at the Clubhouse, I guess, to verify. And then he also showed a text to them, or I don't know, I don't watch it. I heard it, right? And I think all of that is real strange, right? You know, it was Wack 100 just a few months ago that was talking about he was going to sue somebody for recording his phone call, right? He was going to sue somebody for recording him without his permission. I'm wondering if this is just a cover-up. I don't know Wack 100. I don't know what he does. I just know what he's been accused of, right? And, you know, then they called him, instead of Wack, somebody called him Back. And then somebody did a backstory on what Back meant. And it was in some paperwork. And so it's just strange to me, right? And then he was saying that's G shit, right? That he went on the radio and said that he got a call. Like I'm trying to figure out what the G part is, because he was saying it on the radio, like basically like they called him, the FBI. So the FBI called Wack 100 basically to ask him a couple things. First thing is, do you feel your life is in danger by that man in Houston, right? I don't even want to say his name now. Do you feel your life is in danger by that man in Houston or those people in Houston? That was the first question, right? And I think the second question is, are you willing to cooperate? Because obviously we know something big just happened in Houston, and you know, that man in Houston has said that, you know, on another interview, that the police were on him for 10 years. And you know, when stuff like what just happened with the Migos out there, that's bad for business. Any business, legitimate or otherwise, right? It's bad for business. It brings the cops around, especially the feds. You know, then money gets slowed up. You know, anytime there's a dead body, money is hard to come by because there's too many people sneaking around and trying to connect something to something else. Those that know, you know that already, right? But why, if all the heat is in Texas, why would the feds call Wack 100? Why would they feel like maybe this is someone that would cooperate with us, you know? I don't know if that's what they think, but it's just strange to me. They want that man in Houston so bad, they reached out to this dude. But where is it, like, you know, if they called him, then he should have been like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I've met that dude a couple times, you know him from a distance, but nah, we're cool. We've never had a problem, never would. You know, we just, in the music industry, period, boom. It's the end of the conversation. Really, it should have been, call my lawyer. That's how we should have started. But we know Wack's not going to do that. He's in it, you know. But then when he hung up, he should have called whoever he needed to call to get in touch with that man over there and just be like, hey, man, the heat's on you, right? And then leave it there. You don't have to go on Clubhouse, you know. It's just a cold track record. What is it? I don't understand. Wack 100's track record is like, it's real. You know, he tried to solve that other murder. What was that murder he tried to solve? That youngster from from Atlanta that claimed a neighborhood out here, and his friend got killed. He solved that crime within an hour. He solved that crime, and then said everything on ran straight to Clubhouse. I solved it. This is what happened. Boom, 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 boom. And now, he's like, hey, feds needed me. He sounds like Charleston White. Somebody break it down to me. What's the difference between him and Charleston White at this point? Because Charleston White says, when there's a threat against him, the authorities contact him. Hey, what about this and that? But Charleston White says straight out, like, yeah, I want that prosecuted. This guy, on the other hand, is still trying to dabble. He can't go nowhere. He can't go in his neighborhood. He's got so many different hoods mad at him that, and I know people are gonna stay in your lane, but I mean, this is content. This is serious. Things are getting real dangerous in California, and you have a guy that just can't stop putting himself in the middle of everything, right? And I still don't. You guys have told me before what he has over the game, why the game hasn't left him. But I think at some point the game should just cut his losses and be like, man, my career ain't going nowhere with this cat. There's more attention on Wack 100 than any of his artists, and he makes sure to do that. And I think when he got a taste of that, he came to believe he's the star. And then he went and interviewed Tekashi, and I think Tekashi put it in his ear, hey, just do this, and you're gonna make a lot of money. And since then, man, that dude has become troll number one. Like, for a minute, I thought Charleston White was taking that spot, but no, Wack snatched it right back with the federal phone call and solving crimes on Clubhouse. The world is very, very strange, man. I don't know if it's, I don't even want to say it, but the world is very, very strange, man. I think anybody doing business with Wack 100 should be very careful. Not saying he's a cop, but just saying, look at what he's doing, man. If that was a legitimate call from the feds, why not talk to that man in Houston or his people, get the word to him like, hey, whatever we got going on is our thing, but, they're on you. Be careful, tighten your shit up and just leave it like that. Why get on the internet? I just can't, I don't get how he doesn't see how bad he looks. But anyways, I'll go ahead and cut this one off here, keep it short. You know me, once I hit around 8 minutes, I don't want to take up more of you guys' time. It's Monday. We're back on the grind. Let's get that money. Everybody be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. And if you like the video, like the video. I'm out.